everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is 9th September and it's currently 1:17, and this is my to-do list for today. I'm going to do the science diagrams for 1 hour. Money and credit, I'm going to complete the chapter. From polynomials, I'm going to do it for 2.5 hours, and science chapter 1 question practice, I'm going to do it for 40 minutes. Now I had already done like half of the chapter. Like I had watched around like 45 minutes of the lecture, and I had done it like for 1 hour yesterday. So right now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the rest of the chapter today. We'll complete it by today. So yeah, let's start. Money and credit, economics, chapter 3. So here I was doing the chapter of economics, the chapter money and credit, and this is actually a very interesting chapter. Like even if I compare the chapters of class 9, this is actually a very interesting chapter. And not only from the exam perspective, like even in real life, this chapter plays a very important role. And I was watching the lecture of the Grad sir, and he explained it in the best way possible. Like you'll have no doubts left. So if you're studying social science, or if you are still looking for a teacher of social science from YouTube, you can definitely watch the lectures of the Grad sir. I've been watching him since the lockdown period, and trust me, he's just the best teacher. And this is the thing that I do. Maybe you have noticed it in my last videos also, that while writing the notes of especially social science, I write one page with a black ink pen and the other with a blue ink one. It doesn't make a very big difference, but I just like to do it. So here I was done with the lecture of the economics chapter 3. So here I was practicing the chapter 2 of mathematics, that is polynomials, which is there in our half yearly exams, and it was also there in our first exam. So I had actually watched a lecture of Dear Sir in order to revise the chapter once again, so that I don't do any kind of silly mistakes while practicing the question. And once I got the hold of it, I was done with the NCRT. And the NCRT did not have a lot of questions, to be very honest. So, yeah, it was easier. But the RS had some really interesting questions. So here I was practicing the book of R.S. Agarwal, and I also did some examples because the examples were a little trickier, and there were also some PYQs included in the examples part. Initially, I used to ignore the examples of both NCRT and R.S. Agarwal, but I realized that some of the examples are trickier and a bit difficult as compared to the questions of exercises. So I obviously don't practice all the examples in the book because that would take a lot of time. So I just practice the ones which I feel that they are not available in the exercises, or those examples which have been there in the previous year examinations. So polynomials did not take much time, but I'm not sure about linear equations in two variables because in the book of R.S. Agarwal there are multiple word problems related to that, and I want to practice most of it because every word problem is a little different than the other. So let's see how many days it takes me to complete all of it, but I think it will be done within 2-3 days, because after that I have to start revising the other chapters as well. And I'm done with my maths revision. So I have actually done so left with these two and the MCQs. After that I'll be done. So I'll complete this chapter by tomorrow, and after that I'll start linear equations in two variables tomorrow itself. So I'm done with this. Now after uh, 15 minutes, I'll start off with the chapters. I'll start off with the science chapter 1, which is chemical equations and reactions. I'll start off with their question practice. So yeah. By the way, this timer will end at 7:08. So yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So it is currently 7:22, and I know I'm a little late because I had actually gone downstairs to give food to Kaju Barfi. So that is why. Now let's place a timer of 40 minutes. So this timer will end at 8:02. So the 40 minutes timer is over, and I'll come back and do the diagrams after a while. So it is currently 2:28, and okay, there's very low battery. Yeah, let's start off with our biology diagrams. So in the last examination, we were asked to draw the diagram of the human heart, and I think I had done one laboring wrong, because of which I had lost my mark. So I don't want the same thing to happen again, and that is why I am practicing the diagrams 3 weeks before the examination. To be very honest, I hate the biology diagrams. Like, I've been hating them since the very beginning, because they are just so complex, and I am not someone who's very good at drawing. And sometimes I get very frustrated too. Like, I don't want to draw something in the science exam, and if you don't draw it perfectly, the teachers are definitely going to cut your marks. So yeah, I don't want the same thing to happen again. 10:51, and I literally forgot to film the outro of this video, so I'm extremely sorry for that. So guys, I am done with all my tasks for today, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you in my next video, which is coming up very soon, because I've decided that I'm going to be more active from now on, like 3 to 3 days. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please comment down your thoughts below. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.